Hey guys, it's Kryolan here, and a lot of people seem to request more makeup videos from me. So here's one that I'm basing off Noctis from Final Fantasy 15. And I'm gonna label this a walkthrough instead of tutorial because there's no right way to do makeup. So, enjoy! Okay, I start off by putting a wig cap on to get my hair out of my face. If you're using your real hair, you can use like a band to get your hair out of your face. And then I put my contacts and my eyelid tapes in because I've got black eyes and monolids there. And then we're gonna use just a normal glue stick. Now I'm doing this before primer because it sticks better. Put on the primer I'm using is a Tarte Smoothing Timed primer. It has a bit of a green tone to it, so it gets rid of that redness feel. You can just apply this with your fingers and it should do the job fine. We've got to use the Bende neutral sets on top of our eyebrows to set them so that you can conceal them with concealer later. Next we're using a Kryolan beard concealer, and this works really well because it has like that tacky texture. Now this is a quick rundown of how I conceal my eyebrows. There is a video that breaks down this into detail and I'll be linking that if you're interested. The Makeup Forever Concealer Palette. Now I'm using this to color correct my face just so that it's all like an even tone throughout. And this is how you get that really cool smooth looking face. After it's all concealed and color corrected, you put the foundation on. I'm using All Nighter Urban Decay foundation, and they've told me that this works pretty well using your hands. You can use your fingers apparently so you can warm up the product. That's what they told me. And I'm gonna blend it together just so that I don't look like a freaky, weird, diseased monster. And just make sure you get under the neck so you don't have that weird cakey face. When all the foundation's done, then you can start drawing everything on. I'll be using an eyeshadow palette from MAC, and this will be like the majority of the eyeshadows I'll be using to draw all the details on my face. I'm just sketching out my eyebrows, and I've used the black eyeshadow from that palette to draw my eyebrows, as you can see. And now I'm using a gel liner to make it look more defined. And this helps your eyebrows that are concealed come up more in photos. And I'm just applying it, and look, you can see the massive difference between the eyeshadow and the gel liner eyebrow, and they do show up more in photos this way. I'm just doing the other side, and I am aware my face is pretty uneven. I was born this way. Now, oh my god, now now we're using the brown eyeshadow from that MAC palette just to contour our nose, my nose out, because once you put the foundation on, it just looks really flat and you have to contour back in details. Now, I'm contouring underneath my eyebrows to make it look like my eyebrows should sit down there. This part that I'm going to do right here, I'm just drawing the eyelid that I have that shows up. Now you can see that I've done it on, and I'm going to blend this out using the MAC eyeshadow. And you want to do like the natural look because of the CGI. People don't really have really overly defined features. I'm using a Sephora eyeliner on my eyes, and works really well in trying to get really fine point eyes. CGI people don't really have really defined features, like I said before. So I'm just checking sure the wing shape has a proper shape like Noctis's. Now, Noctis has this weird super eye bags, and I'm just using the red eyeshadow that came in that MAC palette just underneath, making sure, and you can see it looks pretty good. And now it's all ready. I'm gonna set all my makeup with this Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. It works pretty damn well. I mean, I've tested it in a gym session and it works pretty well. And it may look weird right now, but everything looks good once the wig's back on. So see you when that's on. And we're done with the makeup, and this is not a proper outfit, just FYI, this is just a bunch of shit together. And since the makeup's done, I am gonna answer a few questions that I think will be asked a lot throughout this video. So, number one, where did I get this wig? So, I don't remember the eBay seller, but usually how I get my wigs is I type in what I want into the eBay search bar, and I sort by free postage, then sort by lowest price first, and click on the first one. Even I don't care how bloody dodgy it is, that's how I get my wigs. For all you people bloody asking every single time. Number two, where did I get these contacts? So I get them from Momoko lenses, and yes, I am sponsored by them. So if you want to get 10% off, use the discount code I have in the description. And yes, these are Bella Eye Elf Tone Free Tone. I will leave the actual lenses I use in the description. Speaking of that, a lot of people gotta ask what makeup I use, and this video I am gonna include it in the bloody video and the description. It's up to your job to find the links to these things, because I already gonna list them all, and if you ask again in the bloody comments, I am gonna be so angry because it's in the description, it's in the video, I've been saying this right now, it's there, and you ask again, I'm gonna be so angry. So, okay, now, I don't know. We're gonna ride our chocobos all day. Cause we're gonna ride our chocobos all... Oh, wait.